Hello and welcome back to Nguru the Guru. So this is the third week of the challenge that we have been having on my LinkedIn page, whereby we post a Docker command every day of the week. So this week we are going to be dealing with 5 more commands. And if you're enjoying what we are doing, please like and subscribe so that we may get to more of our developers and be able to educate more and more people. So without further ado, let's go through the 5 commands. So last week we finished by stopping a running container. So this week we are going to be starting that container. And once we start that container, go ahead and copy a file from the container into our host, and then copy back the same file from the host to the container, start a shell inside the container, and finally rename the container. So that is all we're going to be doing today, and this will form the whole weekly posts that we have on LinkedIn. So if you want a daily reminder, follow me on LinkedIn. So let's get kicking. So last week we had our container nginx cont. So let's just check if it's there. So I can use the string searcher, grep, then just put nginx. So it should be exited. So you can see it's called nginx cont and it's already exited. So I was just ensuring it has exited so we can now start it. So how do you start a container? Sudo docker start, then the container name. That is all you need. So sudo docker start. What is the name of a container? Nginx cont. So it should cough back the name of the container. So nginx container. So let's check if it's functional now. Just want to get it. So nginx, so it should come back there. Nginx, so 10 days ago, up 15 seconds, so it's all right. So let's check on the browser if it's working. So let me first find my IP address. zip.com. So I need this. You can see our container is running on port 7070. This is on the host, but inside the container it's on port 80. So we have dealt with that in our previous Docker commands week. So if you have not seen that, click up there and you're going to be able to see that. So let's go to our browser. So this is just Chrome. Then I need port 7070. So you can see, welcome to nginx. So that is the first step. We have restarted our Docker container. So now let's copy a file from the container into our hosts, make a few changes, and then copy it back. So let's just do that. So what do you need? Sudo docker cp. Cp is a copy command. Sudo docker cp. What is our container? Nginx cont. Then where is our file located? So this is our container in UCR. I think share nginx and HTML. I believe that should be so. And the file is index.html, and I wanted to copy into the current directory, so the home directory. So I just put a period, but if you need it to copy in another directory, just put the path there. So then we can do that. You should find it now. So you can see here it is index.html. So let's make a few changes. Index dot. So what do we remove now? So you can just remove this welcome here and put welcome to Nguru the Guru. So that is a channel. Make sure you follow it, then we can leave it at that. There's no need to do too much. So we have saved the file. So I believe you are familiar with how to use Vim. So after that, we have copied the command now from the file from our container into the host. So now we need to push it back into the container. So sudo docker cp. Our file is index.html. So this is a file, the target file. Then the container is going to, so nginx cont. And then what's the path? Go again with the path UCR, then leave share, leave Nginx, leave HTML, then just leave it at that until you replace the file. So let's just restart the container. Sudo docker restart Nginx cont. So you should copy back the name of the container, and then let's just get the, I believe I already have the IP address copied, so let's go back and see if we made any change. So just refresh this. You can see welcome to Guru the Guru. So we have been able to get a file from the container and then change it in our host, and then from the host push it back to the container. So we are on the fourth command now. The fourth command is I'd like to start a shell inside the container, so where we can just check maybe the directories, and then we can go to the final command. So sudo docker, what is the name of our container? Sudo docker, and then we need container and the executable. So these are the preliminaries before you bring in the container. Sudo docker exec, and then iteratively, and then have the container name nginx cont, and then the executable bash. Then we should be in. So this one is inside the container. You can see there's a difference. This is outside the host, and you can see this is inside the container. So you can see the difference. So let's just get all the files. Let's get the directories. Yeah, we can see the various permissions. Some have read, write, execute. Others have just read and write. So let me just clear that, and then we can exit. So that was our fourth command. And our final command, I would like to change the name of our container from nginx cont to something like nginx2 or nginx container 1 or something else. So how do you change the name of the container? And for example, you need to change the name if you want to have another container with that name, or you want to replace a container but you do not want to do away with it completely. So sudo docker, I just need to rename. What was the old name? Nginx cont. What is the new name? Nginx cont. You can call it 3, and that should be that. So sudo docker ps. What do I need? I need a string nginx cont. Yeah, should only bring up 1. So nginx container 3, it was called nginx cont. So now it's nginx container 3. The reason I searched with nginx cont is so that we can be able to see that the other one that was called nginx cont is no longer there, because there would have been 2. So guys, we have gone through starting the container we had stopped in our previous video, and then we copied a file from the container into the host, changed up the file in the host, and then copied it back to the container, and then started a shell inside the container, and then finally we renamed the container. So that is all for this week. Please like, subscribe, and follow me on LinkedIn. Thank you guys. Have a good week.